Chief Director for the World Shoulder Karate Federation. I'm going to be showing you a film that was taped at our mini clinic held October 28th and 29th at WSKF headquarters, and it was taught by our Director of the World Shoulder Karate Federation, Shihan Frank Grant. I hope you enjoy this film. Thank you very much.
Hey, go, go, see, hut, coo, chew, hold, hey, knee, top, chi, go, see, hut, coo, chew, hey, knee, stop, chi, go, say, hut, coo, chew, hey, knee, stop, chi, go, say, hut, coo, chew, hey, knee, stop, chi, go, say, hut, coo, chew. Stand up. Head, knee, stop, chi, go, see, hut, coo, chew. Hands up there. Head, knee, stop, chi, go, see, hut, coo, chew. That's all about. Head, knee, stop, chi, go, see, hut, coo, chew. Press squat down, punches. Arm out. Head, knee, stop, chi, go, see, hut, coo, chew. Knee, stop, chi, go, see, hut, coo, chew. Knee, stop, chi, go, see, hut, coo, chew.
What we want to do now is try to get a person your own size. Be safe, try to get a person your own size. Try to get sort of equal rank. All right? Go ahead. Try to hold the jacket with your right hand. Just one person grabs. One person grabs. Your right hand. Grab the other way. Turn your hand the other way. Yeah. Now take your left hand, hit the back of his hand, roll it in, push it against your chest. Now don't turn your body. You just stand and look at it. Push in. Hit it with the other hand. Now step back with your right foot, drop. Snap. Now you have to snap. You have to snap this. Drop. Look at this type of motion. Okay. All right, try it. Go ahead. Make him hold on. Hold on.
How's your training? How's my heart? How's your training?
Time you have, if you use your right hand, he's grabbing with his right hand. Why are you stepping back with your right foot? Because all things to this is it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Because you gotta have a prop. You gotta have stabilization. First of all, you gotta have a prop. You don't get the effectiveness if I come here. I'm working against my body, but my pressure's on my left side. So the left hand wants against my body first. So I'm pulling it back. I have support. I have control. And I have control all the time. When I'm going the other side, if you know your body starts going the other way, and you're in a twist in the bind, you're not as effective. He can see that and automatically take advantage of it. He's trying to use, if he had to grab the right hand, then you step back the right foot. If you grab the left hand, you always. This we're doing very slow. We're doing it very slow. But the reality, as soon as he grabs, you execute. You can't think about it. You can't say, well, what sensei or she on teach me? You have to learn the word they always use is instinctive. You gotta do this. I use the word reaction. You gotta react. Can't wait. Can't think. You gotta do. It's your self-preservation. You have to react automatically. You can't think. This is why we don't have reputation. The word, and I don't go home, your wife grabs you. Hey, how does she go? Please don't do that. Because I mean, you're not going to beat up a pot pan. Guaranteed. So just be careful when you do this. So that, you know, if you're out on the street and there's no opportunity, nothing else you can do, just bring out all you can do. Different ways of doing it. But this is one of the easiest, fastest methods of getting you out. A lot of people like grabbing and punching. As soon as he grabs and you react to that situation, you're going to snap so fast, he's not going to have time to punch. You keep going. something like this. I hit here. I come here, like this. And I still have that same pressure. I'll hold it. What I do, you have to do this is hang up. All right? But you don't want to do that. You kind of easy, not to hurt it pretty hard. When it comes, I'll move back, sort of shift my body back, hit, bring the body towards me, go all the way to the front foot, hit, let him go. Now, I'll take his arm more and before his face is the floor, or a concrete or gravel. That's not the object there hurting anybody. Hurt anybody. But use that approach. He comes or she comes, right hand. When my body shifts back a little bit, bring it on past you. Pivot the arm to turn it over to put this pressure. At the same time, keep your right foot, hit at the ankle. Okay? Hit in front of his ankle. All right, try it. Don't let him grab you. Don't let him grab you. He does not grab. Just he reaches. Hit. Guide with my right hand. His right hand shifts off of his hand into his throat, Adam's out from the hip. With this part of my hand, arm, into his throat. When I step with my right foot, hit him on the tailbone, I shift the right foot back. See where my hand's at now? Here, I shift the right foot back. I take the shoulder, see here? My shoulder. See? You weren't choking. So you guys got a bear hug on his neck. They're like this, you know. Now you want to get this in where you can the most advantage. You know what I'm doing? Here. Now you cut off the wind. If you hold him like that for 2 minutes, he will die. I don't care how big the person is, you will take him down. I used to be a deputy sheriff. I had to take 275-pound men. They cry like babies. So it's very easy. Very easy. Because they had no control. When you got that hand here, you're dropping back. He's got it. He can't reach for you. But make sure you get that part into the abdomen. He's pretty good. You guys all have arm on. Okay, try it again. He's a good form. He's tough. He's tough. He has to step back this way. body close to mine, then I can make that move here. Right. Whoa! That's what left hand. And I go this way. If I go this way, I'm working against this palm. Here's the state of go. So you hear it. If I start to move, all you have to do is push. Push me back and I'm gone. So the idea is to work against his weakness. So I know there's nothing here to hold this frame up or this back. So that's the side I want to go to. If your foot's forward, I go to the opposite side. Because that brings his body twisting motion. And around. In order not to break their knee or hurt the leg, make sure you go the opposite way. You can go that way, but fast enough and good enough. But just saying, if he's sharp enough, down you go. Walking underneath this too. As I come here, and I step, all right, and I make this movement. Give me my form down. And my weight still from the ball feet. You go trying to take it down. So as I come down, is that coming? Everybody know that coming? So it's learning from that point, doing that kata, and I'm going to reverse. I'm attacking the other way. I want to go against his weaknesses to take him out of the picture so I come up. I go against the back part, shoving all balance this way. Now I want to change that balance. Alright? I want to change that balance that way. All bouncing here, then we'll put back through the arm. And the body goes like this, and I control him into this area. Control him into this area. So all I do is control the other hand here and here. If I choose, the idea of Karata is subduing, not maiming or hurting. But it depends on the condition what he or she was trying to do to you. Many options you can do. You just come up, put your throat, jerk it. Crush it, or you hit him heavy, big toe, crush it, or you hit the body, whatever you want. If it's what you choose. You shouldn't choose to do that. But just get him her or him off of you to where to leave me alone. This is the whole idea. So all these things work very rapidly, very fast. The ultimate surprise. That's what you want to use. You cannot stand there, what's she on since they come? How much does she do? This time your tongue hanging out. Maybe your tongue, your eyes are going to your head. As soon as you grab, but she got a match. Automatic. How do you say that? That's 30 years of practice. So you mark two things what you want to do here. It's up to you. Okay, try it. Don't forget now. There's multiple things you can do. Alright? Again, as soon as he is putting your arms straight, like you're making a put them together and reaching for the ceiling. Now you can come off of his arms, down to both clavicles. You can come off into the temple area with the shoot goes, or you can come around and grab the elbows and hold it. All I have to do is put a knee to his groin at the same time. Or I can go in for another throw. You take him down. If you want, mostly what you're going to do here, when you do this, you snap so fast, so hard, it breaks the elbow. It takes 15 pounds of pressure. Just snap the elbow. So you have three options there. First, grab it, clavicle, here, boom. All right? Okay, try it. Everything we do is right here. mind in pain, his body is very acceptable to anything you want to do. Very acceptable. But naturally, you don't want to be in these situations. He's going to choke you. If the hands come up to your head, that's all you have to do. All right? That was totally surprising. You're more from the chest. Best. You see what happens with karate punch? It don't work. It only stops bullets. Same time. See the technique? Boom! I'll get in this much of my knife, but I won't get my head tore off at the same time. That's all you gotta remember. Just see, I have an extension, see? As soon as I hit, I want to come. Even though he blocks, I want to come that knife down. I need to pull my body in for a punch. Comes in. And I just pull it back and a short stab. These are things you got to worry about when you're a good knife fighter. You want to keep it to the side, and most of the time you want to come. You don't want to go this way. You want to go in between the ribs. Get the top of the rib and slide in. As soon as it goes in, break it. What to do? Any question about that? If you're a good karateist, you can take care of it, but you got to train at it. You got to train very hard. You have got to have quite a few years of knowledge because it's difficult. This is the first time he's ever did it, so he's totally unprepared. But you can see how dangerous it is if he's a good person with a knife. It is, I'll tell you, you get hurt bad. Here, you know, again, he blocks. If you want to come in here and come underneath, I just want to throw him. Make him flip through the air and land on his back. Knock the wind out of him. I don't want to put the knife in his body. So you have three options. You have three options. Or about 5 or 6 options. Depending on what you want to do. I'm going to advise to stay away from this here. Look how much exposed your body is. What you want to do is get rid of your corner as fast as possible. Block, get it out, hit him right in the lung. Collapse the lung, you can't breathe, shock putting, haven't been growing, you know, this is going to usually take care of that. Look at it out here. Look at this life under control. So I want to reach up here and snap the elbow and shoulder off. So I have all these different things. You choose to come in here, go to John Wayne type of thing, stabbing with it. That looks good. It's good for demonstrations, but not very practical, is it? If you want to play games, come out here, and again, throwing, you can do that. But you're going to take a chance to get cut on the edge of the knife with your hand. It will happen very easy. The main thing is, watch his eyes, don't watch the knife. You watch the knife, I don't know what the rest of his body is doing. You want to watch his eyes. I can see that knife. Pull it out, shot. All right, get out of here. I can still grab and break. I can kick him in the groin, his stomach, see where I want. So you have all these options. Can you do them all? Very practical for you to use. You have to work at it just like you do kata, anything else. So most of these things are in your kata. Well, how is that possible? Right? Hey! Yes. To be the ultimate karateist, you must train as hard as an Olympian, and maybe harder. So, when I'm teaching, you're going to have to watch. You're going to have to listen. Now, yesterday when I was teaching, most of you just watched this. You didn't watch the entire body. You, as a student, have to watch the opponent's entire body. You got to watch all of it. You just can't pick one thing out. Watch that, because then you're eliminating so much knowledge from yourself. You're not performing with your entire body. So
when you don't use the entire body, the balance, the techniques, the hips, the hands, and all at one time, then you're taking away from yourself. I'm going to do a little repeating today in some of the things I'm going to show you. We're going to start off with a warm-up technique. Most people here in front, just down. A lot of you seen it before. But we're going to do it again from here. Get a good balance on your body. Now, I really don't care how you face your opponent, what's comfortable for you. Now, if you can do it from here, or you can do it from here, I personally don't care. You know? Because you know what you can do, where your ability is, and what your body can do. So, I prefer to be here. Now, like we say, it's no first attack in karate. I have to do it the other way. But you got to understand what's taking place. What's taking place. If I'm here, I'm going to be this distance. Right? This distance from my man. This is the normal realm of Okinawan fighting and street fighting. What I'm talking about. If I'm here, then we're talking tournament. And we don't do tournament in karate do. Karate does tournament, not karate do. So here we teach karate do today and karate. As a punch comes, and I see this all the time, constantly, all the clinics I teach out through the United States, this punch comes, 99% of Americans. Why? That's what you've been taught, first of all. First of all, you're very strong up here, and you don't know how to use this, because you don't try to relax it and control it. So you have to relax and control, and that hand comes. See what I'm doing? I'm guiding it. I'm pulling the target out of his way. Do it again. So. That's all I'm doing. I'll put nothing more. Okay, now anytime I can reach up. Okay? Anytime. It's a good thing, depending what I want to do. Anytime this goes, and just turn over. Anytime these movements you can do it. It's how you handle a situation. It's how you take care of your body. See, I'm just letting this slide off. You see a tremendous amount of this. Okay, from here. Any of these techniques I can use. Anytime. As you seen yesterday, saying something similar when I had you walk behind the guy and grab him in the throat. That's a takeoff from this actual thing. What really happens in your self-defense is attack comes. That's exactly what happened. How much have I done? How much energy have I spent? If I do the other technique, here, boom, I'm spending a lot of energy. I'm taking a lot of energy. Taking it down. All this takes a lot of energy. You want to conserve energy is the main thing. So when this punch comes from here, that's all you want to do, is synchronize these movements. All right? Now I'm hitting here without a closed fist. But what if it happened and went up here? What happens there?
Well, obviously the guy won't have a lot to say.
You see what I'm... Depends on the technique. Depends what you want to do. The hand comes from here. What do you want to do? Now, I have guided his hand. I'm in control of it all the time. I've taken my body, put it outside. As I come back, I snap. Each time, snap. I have to synchronize that snap, that foot, with that hand. Same time. So as it rides here, all synchronize at one time the body. I want it to hit simultaneous. If I go, my power dissipates. It's the thing you have to get under. It's the thing you have to get in your mind. It has to be the same split second. If one thing is off, whole technique is off. Right? And you do that by your legs, by training. If you don't train at it, it's not gonna do you any good. Oh, you're hitting and you're hurting. But we're talking about completely terminating this body. One punch. That's what it says right here. Well, you probably wonder what that says. One punch, one die. So, this is what we're talking about. You got that kind of power to snap, you can develop, you get a technique. So you have to learn. So today, starting off, get a partner. And, you know, so I'm not standing this way. All right? So I'm back here, my hips at a 45-degree angle. My body's at a slight angle. My hands are out here. Open or close, up to you. As this comes to my target area, I turn, let it come by. My hand's here. I have it controlled. Like I said, I can push down, grab. I can take his foot out. I can throw him. I can do anything I want. I don't even have to hit his foot. There's all these different techniques that you can go into. So the main thing is get the body out of the way. As soon as the hand is in front of one another, see, I can slap him right in the throat if I want to with this hand. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to shift, around this hand, behind his hand. And now it puts me on the outside to do anything I want to do. If I want to go behind him and break his spine or anything. Then I get your partner to try it. Slow at first. Grab. So you got the arm here already. I don't have to worry about it. All I do is tough. From this point here, my weight.
He knows, he knows.
But he don't know. So when you hit, after you hit, boom, you didn't want to take him out of the picture, you come behind him. So all you gotta do is put that foot behind him. Go into the throw. You want to call it throw, it's just more or less a leg trip or sweep. Come here, hit, grab. Get the arm tucked here, just put this foot behind you. And then you push here. Then you can drop with him, finish him off at this point. Okay, try that, be careful. There's no energy involved here. A lot of your guns, after you hit, you're trying to trip. Why use this energy? You're taking too long, this guy can retaliate. All he'll do is slide around under you, pick you up, and throw you. You haven't got that kind of time. So the least amount of effort gets the best results. That's one of them. Then the next is all easy. Once you hit, boom! Once you hit, this hand comes in naturally where it should be anyway. Just grab, take it. That's all you want to do. So try it again. Use technique. All the weight on the front foot, you're helping him. Muscle mastery doesn't teach you that. It teaches you when you make that attack towards your opponent. The body has to hit and the body has to stay here. You make it more difficult for him to move. Anytime I'm going this way, that's his advantage. Just like if he punches here and that shoulder comes into this movement, you see what happens to me? That gives me all the advantage. I have a shorter distance to go. I know his weight's on the front foot. I have all these advantages. It makes it very easy for me to take him down and everything else. Now I can square it up and use a snap punch. You see how the center works? Like you're saying, Mr. McKay, he's now in the center of my body. but I'm still here. See, and he doesn't want to lean. That hand wants to stay here. Now it's more difficult for me because even though it's here, the fist is still here. If I try to turn, I got to contend with it. I mean, if I get what I'm talking about, you still got this obstacle here to get rid of. Even though I'm getting outside of it. See what I'm doing? Will I catch that? Even though it's here, I tuck this in a little bit. Okay? I tuck this in a little bit. And come off the hand. It's a natural punch to the hand. It's still here. Use that. His balance should be. Now I just want to done and hit here. I've weakened this side. That's what I've done with the punch. I've weakened this side. I've taken weight off the front foot. I've thrown him off at an angle. So all I have to do is really take my foot, slap his arm, and take him down. But I'm trying to help you to show you that you just grab a hold of him and take him down for the simple reason I don't want him hurt. Your opponent hurt. Then you punch him. So we're here, as we step, we have our people come like this. There's another training in our exercise. It's learning you what it's about. Learning you more body control, more body movement. So if you're here in this type of movement and he comes in to punch, these hands are lifting up. Either hand will do. Here, lift it up this way. As I attack his body, then they get the full effect. I can use a nukite here or anything I want. But what I want to do is I want to take the leg and as fast as I can, eliminate the other hand too. So as I move into here and these hands come up, I hit. As this knee hits his knee, and I come off with my hip in this area. You see what I'm talking about? Okay, we'll do it again. At this point here, I don't care what kind of stance you use. You can go sideways. It makes no difference. You can even start from here if you're not sure of the movement. Just turning that foot towards him when we come in. I can lift with this hand and come right off with that hand. Again, I use either hand to block with. Go to Shiho from here. See? All right, same kata, same technique, same movement. So what we're going to do is, like I say, use any type of stance you want. But come in, make the lift, and from this point here, it's relaxing. All you're doing is guiding this hand. If this hand's coming, you just lift it up in the air and let it hit momentum and bring him on. Because I didn't have to come way back here to get the energy. The idea is a fast snap with your hand into the kidney area under the floating rib. All right? Get the idea? Hurts, don't it? Even through the armor. So generally what I'm saying is, majority of you don't know how to use snap. And we train this all the time, all the time. It isn't how far the arms have to travel. It's a synchronization, which I didn't do just a minute ago. You didn't see me turn sideways, but you did. What you did not see, is you didn't see me do a little hip movement. See from there, you were watching my hand. But in order to help you get the hip movement and the synchronization, you should turn into it after you lift. And getting this hip, learning it to work, getting around the bone that time. There's no padding there. So try that. Gently. Don't hit him like you from far. Learning the hip motion. All right? Now I can block this hand over here. That's why I told you I keep them out here whether they're closed or open. See, if I block his hand, I can always block this one. Anytime. And I move into the knees. See, I'm throwing him off bounds. And cutting him down. And I can do anything I want from here. Hurricanes, elbow, slide in, pick him up, throw him. You do all these movements just from that one little technique. So somebody getting pretty beat up in all the throws yesterday and today. So that's why I decided to eliminate the throw from this. So I don't want nobody to get hurt. But try to understand, well, distance first. Once you get it down, I'm really understanding this. Not the class today. In the future with your students or another black belt, get them to work on the short version. All right? To where you are up here close to your opponent and you can move in here shortly. short movement and make these movements. You know? Okay?
Too hard? Okay.
You have to understand. What happens is the punch reacts like this. You come in. What are you gonna do?
Die.
You know what I mean? That's where you punch. Why, you know, I know you let the other guy train. No system trains with a hand reaction like this. So what are you gonna do? How are you gonna take a man out of the picture like that? Because this is the way you do everything. But we train you, itch, knee. These are basic training methods. Now, you went through this exercise here, and the guy's here, and you're blocking, you're doing beautiful, man, you're coming off that, hey, God, I'm good. I'm really great. Then you got a cat comes around, you know, and you're coming in, he was blocking. Smack! Oh, it goes, well, it was there. How am I going to do now? Yeah? As soon as that person happens, go fast. As soon as you make coming in here, this happens. Here, and it comes back, come back. Right? So I haven't got the block, all right? I'm coming out here, I'm going to make this block, and it comes back. I want you to snap it. Here. You come here. See, this hand's trying to get in. It blocks, and I come in here this way. See where my hands are at? I got this one, I got this one. I got this knee. There you go, what I'm talking about? Now, how are you going to think that fast? Huh? Yeah. That's exactly right. That's exactly what's going to happen. If you come out here and block this hand here and it's not there, then this hand's coming in. Because even though he pumps this in and out, this hand is pumping at the same time. It already was back here when he punched. So as he jerks it back, this is coming right at you again. You're exactly right. Get out of here. You go over here and pick up your head. This is why I'm saying, when you're watching, you watch this guy, when that hand comes, make that block. You see how the hands are coming? He has to get by. That's why I told you, keep your hands out here. And then, when you see that happening to yourself, just boom, get up in this throat area so you can come in here and get him off. Down he goes. Think about that. See, when you think you're good, watch the slide. That's what you're going to get. In words, you can't block what you can't see, right? That's what's going to happen. So, man, you come here full blast, and the guy's gone. You know, there ain't no hands there. You're clawing for air. Go for his body. Get in tight. Get in tight. Eliminate. Eliminate. Can't stand back out here and this guy's wailing on you. But now you got 4 items to contend with, 2 legs, 2 hands, and you're trying to do all this blocking out here. Not Kung Fu Man in the movies. We know Bruce Lee. You don't get paid $2 million in the movie. You're surviving. So survival says, what? Get close. Eliminate these movements. That's what these are for. Eliminate every potential weapon you got. Everybody's joking bringing out, biting, anything you can do. Snap his neck. Whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Just how you got to think. Because there's nothing there. There's something you can do. So, just that's reality therapy. Be careful. Reality therapy. Let's suppose everybody do this. Snap. And then try to make a block. Go from there. Go ahead. motivates me. My teacher, Grandmaster Nagini, he gave me enough motivation to last me another 100 years. Because he planted an idea in my head, a seed. Hey!
Sing on!